Look at that. I sit down at the desk right as the sun is coming up. In New World Aeternum. Welcome to Nighthaven. It is 5 o'clock in the morning my time. Have a house full of sickies. I'll probably get something. We'll see. It is time for New World Transcend. I am going to go do side quests this morning, though, because holy crap, these time trials are really hard. And kicked my ass yesterday. So we're going to go focus on side content this morning and just work on leveling up, getting gear, continuing to explore the zone. Because my goodness, I got smacked around so much last night with werebears and stuff. I need to get better gear. 100% need to get better gear. I still have yet to find out, excuse me, where like the storage is and everything for this zone. What's up, loot? Yeah, there's definitely a pretty gnarly challenge rating to everything. For sure. But goddamn if this zone isn't just incredibly beautiful. What's up, Liv? What's up, Machine? Thanks for the follow over on Kick, Simply Us. Appreciate it. I wonder if this is only a nighttime quest or something. I don't think we're over there yet. There he is. I was like, wait a second.
Too many graves in Nighthaven. Too many. It's glorious. But my arms are gonna drop off. I can't keep digging. I must keep digging.
If it hurts, you should stop.
That's what the graves want me to do, but I see their game. Oh, how I see their game. In the past, they tried to snub me. Ever been to Brightwood?
What's up, JK?
Those are some cold-shouldered graves. Never acknowledged me.
Alright, don't care. I really don't care. If you had better voiceovers, I would care. Just give me the quest. Oh, this is level 70. I might not be able to do this. These don't feel that bad. That's not as bad as I thought it was. I don't know. Your mom said she liked this helm. All right. Let's see here. Grave dirt. It's because we've got cool moms. Yeah, the music is so chill here. It reminds me of some of like the Elder Scrolls music a little bit. Does your mom play? Your mom played the trombone last night. Your mom likes the skin flute. All right. This is a nice chill quest this morning, man. Yesterday, I felt like everything was so breakneck paced. We were only doing main quest, and plus you're dealing with all of the people who were rushing yesterday. Launch day. It's nice to be like off in a graveyard where there's only like 2 or 3 other people. Just chillax, man. This does make me wish I had my crafting maxed out though, because There's a lot of stuff I could have crafted for myself that probably would have helped with the survival elements. Oh, I really do need to set up my autoresponders, don't I? Alright. Oh, somebody's shooting. That shot hurt. Holy crap. He took like half my health with one shot. Dude, his axes just like exploded on me. That was cool. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Back spawn, back spawn. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to notice that, Dog Soldier. I was like the only person stopping to like look at the scenery. Most people just are beelining it from point A to point B on their mini-map, and so they don't stop to pay attention. Man, I gotta find some more grave dirt around here. Those have been a little trickier to find because they're not actually marked on the map. I have to look for blue. I don't see any over here. Hang on, was that a memory? I wonder if they're being cleared out by other players and that's why I'm not seeing them. That could be the case. Like, cause this looks like it, well, that might have been one of the graves too, one of the actual boxes. Home, says I. There's a spider boss soon, which drops a new OP bow. Drop rate is decent. There's going to be a bunch of randos farming it. Okay. Yeah, the devs specifically told everybody not to rush and they did it anyway. It's very true, man. I loved how they said that. Like, I had to pause my reaction video and be like, look, even the devs are telling you, don't rush. Take your time. And people still are like, waypoint. Alright, I am not finding any of these, like, things to dig up for grave dirt. I think it's these little areas, but I haven't seen any since those first two that I dug up, or three. I think I got 2 or 3. It's got to be because there's other players running around here, and they're only spawning per player. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I'm running big old circles around here and I'm not finding jack squat a titty. Hang on though, it was showing me some. Well, I think it's just the whole graveyard. Can I go in any of these doors, maybe? No. I wonder if you can click on any of these tombstones, maybe. None of these doors are interactable. None of these are interactable. I want some of those exploding axes. Those are freaking awesome, man. Well, I am officially at a loss. Somebody had a birthday? Happy birthday. Well, I don't know what to do here other than maybe go away and come back later. I don't just want to run around in circles and kill zombies. It would be great if these guys dropped dirt, but they do not. What do you mean retreating? Come here, bitch. Yeah, I don't see blue dirt anywhere, man. Man! I was gonna stand up here and just look. Oh, I guess if I stand up on top of that, they don't like that. There's a sound effect going off somewhere around here, and I want to know why. Graphics are a big part of it for me. Oh shit, he shot me off my fucking mount. Bitch. Oh, I see some dirt. I see some dirt. Did I get it? Please tell me I got it. He tried to PvP me. Haha, fuck you, buddy. I don't feel bad at all. I don't feel bad at all. Oh, I totally don't feel bad. But run around for 20 minutes. It's my dirt. I love how he tried to attack me. He was like, no! I don't have PvP turned on. I'm gonna probably get my ass kicked in here, because if there's a boss in here, it's gonna be like level 70, and I'm not. Show me a good time like always, says Heinrich. All you gotta do is talk to your mom. She'll tell you what a good time she had last night. Oh! That's right, we're gonna do mom jokes all morning today. Won't be the first. It's not the last, sorry. Wasn't the first. It's not gonna be the last. Your mom loves the hip shot too, dog. Every, everybody gets a turn at the mom. Everybody gets a turn at the mom tap today. Ah. Oh man, if you can't make yourself laugh, what's life worth living? That's right. You know who else had a good time? My mom. That's right. Let her know I left the money on the dresser on my way out, in case she didn't find it last night.
Is it done? Tell me how it went. Were they very nice graves? Are they eager for my return? Are any of them like, seeing any other gravediggers?
I found fancy coins.
Oh, how I envy you! You've taken the first of many steps into the wonderful world of victimless crime. Adventure.
Thanks. How about this map?
Let me see. Oh! Who are these? They are the Builder King's secret catacombs. The graves would never divulge these to me, but they told you? Jealousy. Keep your shovel. Mine is better, and I will...
I got a pumpkin.
Need to burrow
Probably
through
food.
a couple hills to get where this is pointing. Wait. Which side is north?
That's right. That's how you know Ren is old, because nobody leaves money on the dresser anymore. They use Cash App or Venmo. Oh, shit. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Ooh, a light chest. Oh yeah, I'll definitely. That's a big upgrade, and it's light. Oh, it looks cool too. All right, we're gonna salvage that. Did we DC? We're gonna find out here in a second. There we go. All right, that hat is too much for this particular breastplate, so we need to change the skin. Or so I've heard. I've heard. Let's do the creepy eyes for a while. Alright. 'Twas a side quest, she said. There's another one up here. We're called in the inn. Oh, I put the controller down and... Oh my goodness. My tripod's pushing the controller buttons. Here, let's put that up on the desk so that doesn't happen again. Got a mind of its own. I haven't tried the catacombs yet. Simper says, will I be face stomped in the newer area as a newly level 65? Not face stomped, but you're definitely gonna face a difficulty challenge. I mean, it's not easy mode. Even the story stuff is, like, the werebeasts are no joke, man. And those trials are fucking hard. Oh, I missed a note yesterday. Song of 3 Kings. Ah! I found the housing! Really? It's just a room? I want to buy an actual house, man.
Mind your navel gazing, acolyte.
Oh, this is
Lest
a
you trip over
faction
your
quest.
ego on the way out.
Do I really care about faction quests right now? Not really, but it's XP. I don't really care about those. I wasn't looking for that anyway. I'm looking for that over there. How do I find that? It's downstairs and out. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. You're not gonna get stomped, but it's also not easy mode. Like, it's if you just leveled up to 65 and you went through the normal story. I don't know if you recall facing Isabella as an example. Isabella is a very hard fight. Every one of the soul trials is a really hard fight. You're going to be facing stuff like that pretty regularly because all the content is based on being challenging like that. So the soul trials in particular are kind of gnarly.
Ah, you there. Spare a moment if you would, please.
What's up, Doc?
Something is wrong with the Bellar. More than an airborne contagion. I sent poor Ejnor to Mad Morfurrow. Brilliant boy, brittle mind. If the soil whispered, he may have listened too closely.
What is Madmaw Furrow? A grove to the south of here. Alright. I had to go say good morning to my grandniece. She gave me a kiss, but she did it right on the ear, and she did the lip smack, and my ear is ringing right now. She's super excited. She's not even awake yet, but Auntie Chris made her that paper hat I was showing on the stream last night. She's got an event at school today. So she's got a little hat with all sorts of like fruit on it and stuff. Stay tuned to the well, I'll have more information up soon, but definitely on the Homestead channel. So we have been actively looking at properties past couple of months. I mean, I've been mentioning this in passing for those of you who've been hanging out all the time. We've been looking at investment properties over the past couple of months. Little pieces of farmland outside of the city and in the surrounding countryside. I'm pretty sure we found one yesterday that we're going to buy. They went and looked at it while I was streaming yesterday, and then they got back after I wrapped up the... It was actually, I had finished my morning routine. It was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30 or something like that, and I was starting to prep the afternoon session, and they got home, and they were showing me videos, and then my sister-in-law was like, well, do you want to go see it? And I was like, well, I mean, if you're not tired, let's go. But she's sick, and she's a trooper, and she was like, oh, I don't care, just give me a pill. So she took a flu medicine pill and took us back out there so that I could look at the property. Got eaten alive by mosquitoes, but oh, gotta get away from these guys. What is this? Light drag. Are there mobs in there? Dude, that looks like a big, nasty, angry something in there. I found 4,000 acres in Mount Glacier National Park on my lottery list. Yeah, I'm not buying 4,000 acres. I am buying it's a small plot of farmland. Yeah, I'm not sticking around to read that. Let's get the fuck out. But, something moved to the tree line but left no track. The dogs wouldn't follow. But if that goes through, which it may, Chris is the one handling all of that, so I'm just kind of sitting back and they let me know. And once all of that is taken care of, I will let you guys know, and then we'll go like record a video of the property and take a peek at things. It's not something to develop at the moment. We're buying it to sit on it, and if we want to in 4 or 5 years, we might do something with it. Otherwise, it'll just be, rather than having money just sitting there. It's never, you know, I hate the idea of having money in the bank. Money in the bank doesn't do you any good. It does the bank a bunch of good. Never just stick your money in the bank. Land is one of the best investments you can make. Dude, if somebody just came through here and I'm about to get ganked by a werebear. Well, I can't tell you what other people might grow on it. I also probably can't tell you what I might grow on it. Let's just say it's stuff for my personal consumption. But it's uncleared land, which I love. Oh, wire fiber. I can't even harvest this. It's undeveloped, which is great. So it hasn't been cleared. There's probably 20 or 30 trees, like big trees. It's forest, so Yes, lettuce. It's a type of lettuce. It's a type of salad. It's fresh and green and rolls up nicely. And what is that? Is that like honey? Something. I have 0 Q. You can watch my stream this morning. I literally have 0 queues on my server. Yesterday the queues were about 90 seconds on my server. Like 150. Nope, not the boulder. The herbs. Yesterday and last night when I was playing my streams, you can go watch my streams. My queue times were 90 seconds at most. 150, 175 people. This morning I had no queue time. Best part about being me, no queue times. Why does that say 0 skinning? My skinning is definitely 250. I'm on the El Dorado server, which is the West. I think it's the only crossplay West Coast server. Fucking deer, he missed. Every shot missed. You lucky bastard. Tell us you haven't been paying attention without telling us you haven't been paying attention, Cosmic Dean. Like a new DLC just dropped yesterday. Every game in the world, whether it's a live service game, whether it's Guild Wars 1, 2, EverQuest 1 or 2, World of Warcraft, Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars: New Republic, and when a live service game has a DLC that drops, there's always a massive influx of players, returning players, new players. There's always server issues and queues on launch days. Every single time. We've been playing online games since the mid-90s. It's always like this. It'll die off in a few days, just like it does for every
You
other
tracked
game in
down
the
his
history of live
journals, you
service
say?
games. But yes,
I'll have
there
to
is a
look
DLC.
through these. The boy may yet be alive. You have my thanks.
Are you sure you don't want some Xanax, sir, to go along with this quest delivery? Alright. I keep incrementally getting a slightly better flat bow as I level up. It's hilarious. Alright. That's how I'm gonna. So, what's your point? So I gotta ask this. So Cosmic Dean said there were 50 plus servers at the start. Now there are only 3 servers yet. What's your point? It's almost like you sound like you've never played a live service game before. So here's the reality of live service games. We're going to do an educational TED Talk this morning. There is something called the rate of attrition when it comes to live service games, or any game for that matter. Single player games have rate of attrition as well. When a game first comes out, there's a huge surge of people to go play the game. It's new, it's fresh, it's exciting, it's something we haven't seen before. So everybody flocks to it and plays it. And then you get about 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, 5 weeks in, 6 weeks in. People go away. People do other shit. We have Hulu, Netflix, HBO Plus, Paramount Plus, thousands of other games to play, right? So in the first 3 to 6 weeks of a game, everybody goes in, plays all the content that there is to see, and then they move away and play other things. No one says a peep when something like, say, Jedi Fallen Order comes out. 150,000 people go play the game on day 1, and then by day 7, there's 90,000 people playing, and by day 75, there's 10,000 people playing. That's because people played what there is to see, beat the content, moved on to play other things. It's not that fucking difficult, right? It's a rate of attrition. People play the game, do the things, move on because they're done with the things that there were to see. Live service games are no different. People go play, they see, they move on. Right, ESO started with 9, they have 3 now. World of Warcraft started with however many. EverQuest 1, EverQuest 2, Star Wars: Old Republic, Lord of the Rings Online, etc., 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 etc. Right? That's how the rate of attrition works. People see, they do, they move on. They see, they do. In another game, they move on. They see, they do. They see, they do. They see, they do. They see, they do. And they move on every time they're done. That's a normal cycle. The percentage of people who play live service games on a regular basis is about 5 to 7% are the amount of total out of your total sales. It's 5 to 7%. How do I know that? Because I've actually built, produced, designed, developed, and launched an MMORPG, unlike the vast majority of couch surfing couch developers who are like, but they started with 50 servers and now they only have 3. The game is failing. Look at the Steam numbers. So, a normal rate of long-term success for any MMO or live service game is 5 to 7% of your total sales are going to be the people who stick with the game and play it, and nothing but. That's why you still have people playing EverQuest 1 after 25 plus years. Because there's that 5 to 7% of people who will still stick around and play the game. There's about 60% of a game's player base who will buy the game, play the game, move on, and then come back when there's a DLC, which is what's happening right now with New World. There's a huge influx of new people who are playing the game. They will go away in 3 to 6 weeks once they have finished the content. I am one of these people. I play this game as a single-player RPG. There's a new content drop, I'm going to play it until I beat it, and then I'm off to do other shit. We've got Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 in about a week. I've got Outer Worlds 2 later this month. I've got Karn next month. I've got a ton of games that I play. This is the day job. I play 5 to 8 games every single month. I play a game, I beat it, and I move on to the next thing. It's not that difficult to comprehend. So I will always push back on people who make stupid comments like, but the game had this many people at launch and now it only has this many people. Duh. That's called attrition. So anyway, by the way, 60% or so buy, play, come back for DLCs. 5 to 7% stick around long term. And then you have that 25 to 30% who buy a game, play it, and then say, you know what, it's not for me. And they move on and they never come back. And again, those numbers are, generally speaking, statistical norms. There are exceptions to that rule, but generally speaking, that is the number of people. And that's not just for live service games, that's for pretty much every single game out there. Again, there are unicorn exceptions, but unicorn exceptions do not set the standard for the rest of the industry. So, that's your TED Talk on player attrition this morning, and why all of you who keep talking about, but the game had this many servers at launch and now it only has this many, need to shut the fuck up and go back to school. Player attrition. We're at 50 minutes in, and we already had to answer a really stupid conversation this morning. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. We're watching right now. If you're watching on YouTube, this is after the fact, but we're live on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Kick, so you can watch wherever you want. I'm live every single day at the same time. We're about an hour into the stream this morning. We've still got a few hours to go. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I'm sure we'll answer more stupid questions as we get deeper into this morning. I look forward to it. It's how I make a living, because I get to cut stuff like this out and put it up on YouTube, where I make lots of ad revenue. And then I can farm it out on TikTok and Instagram Reels. Yeah, Dog Soldier. Like, if you love a game, Lou is mentioning Star Wars: Old Republic, 15-year-old game. I play it off and on. I'm the same way. Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars: Old Republic. I have played those games since launch. I do not play those games every single day. I dip in and out once every 18 months or so. I play those games. I'll come in and I'll sub up for about 60 days and I'll beat all the content that I haven't seen and then I move on to do other things. Dune Awakening, I played at launch, went away for a couple of months. They had a story drop. I went back. It was like 3 days of streaming, cleared the story content. I'm off to other things. Like this is, I'll probably get 25, 30 hours out of the story content that dropped for this DLC, and then I'll move on to other things. It's not rocket science. And honestly, you know, um, it really is one of those issues with just armchair developers who come over from Reddit and think that because their favorite big streamer told them that look at the stream numbers, and it's like stream numbers don't mean shit, bitch. And until you've worked in the industry, you kind of, you need to actually go work in the industry to understand these things. We've talked about this before. Like, if you're not a dentist, you don't know jack shit about dentistry, and you lose the right to say anything about dentistry because you're not a dentist. If you're not an astrophysicist, you lose the right to talk about what NASA does. Like, you can't speak with like expertise about, well, those Steam page numbers are dropping on the NASA projection list because people aren't watching the Mars rover. And well, if you're not working in astrophysics and you're not in that space and you're not an astro engineer, like, you have no authority to speak on those things. So shut the fuck up. Play your games. That's it. Nah, there's nothing you can do, Brandon. Like, any game, because there's so much shit that comes out. So Brandon asked a very good question. Actually, we could have this be part of the conversation. I won't actually stop the video at that point. We'll keep going, and I'll clip this out a little bit longer than I'd planned to. So Brandon over on TikTok asked a really good question around. He said, "Is there anything a dev can do to keep their player base long term more than the 5 to 7%?" Not that I have seen in all the years of live service games, because the reality is everybody in their everybody that plays games, we play lots of games, right? So every single month there are hundreds of games that release if you count GOG, Epic, Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, mobile. If you're talking all of these different places where games release, there's a lot of games coming out every month. On top of which, you have things like Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Paramount, like all the streaming services. So there's lots of stuff going on in the world which can take us away from games. I don't know a single person in the world who literally plays games and only games, and that's the only thing they do is plays live service games. Like, everybody has lots of things they do. People watch TV shows, people go to the movies with their family. I think maybe 25 years ago, at the very beginning of the life cycle of MMOs, there weren't options, and so it was a little bit more normal to see a player base become heavily invested in something and stick with that thing for a prolonged period of time, because we didn't have anything else. So think back to the early days of Ultima Online or EverQuest 1, Star Wars Galaxies in the mid to late 90s. We didn't have streaming, we didn't have social media. By the way, that's another thing, social media. People get distracted on social media as well. So we didn't have all of those things capturing our attention as well. So there's not really anything a developer can do. The only thing you can do is make a game, put as much love and attention and care as you can into the content, and then put it out there to the world. And if you're very lucky, you will have a massive amount of interest at the get-go, and your initial sales will be high enough that 5 to 7% who stick with you long term are enough to allow you to do really cool things. Even World of Warcraft, which to this day is one of the biggest selling MMORPGs of all time, has gone from, at their peak, right? At their peak, they had 12 million players paying monthly subscriptions at their peak. And that's out of 100,000 sales. So they had a 12% rate of players, right? 12% of the people who purchased the game were paying monthly subscriptions on a regular basis to play the game. That's about the highest we've ever seen for any title, is 12% of your player base is continuing to play continually. And even those over time, World of Warcraft does not maintain 12 million players anymore. They maintain arguably 6 to 8 million between World of Warcraft and World of Warcraft Classic, based on the numbers that I'm aware of. So even they have dropped into that 5 to 7% bracket after many years of that game being out. So, I mean, as human beings, I don't think any of us ever want to do just one thing. We want to do lots of different things. We want to experience lots of different movies, lots of different TV shows, lots of different books, lots of different music bands, lots of different games. Like, we all want to experience lots and lots of things. JK says people get bored, games get old, it's not a bad thing. No, it's just normal life cycle. Like, if you eat spaghetti every single day, you're going to get tired of spaghetti. You're going to want to go have a salad, a steak, some breadsticks. You're going to want, you know, a hamburger, a cheeseburger. You're want to go get Taco Bell maybe. I don't know, whatever it is that you like to eat. Like, there are things, people want variety. They say variety is the spice of life. Like, that's, you know. Heinrich says the other thing too is players above age 40 tend to stop playing fast-paced games. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Dune, New World Aeternum. Lots of different moms, says. Well, I can tell you, well, I've seen a few over the last couple of days. There's nothing you can do. Like I said, even the big, like what's a game like Valheim, right? Because Valheim is kind of like a crossbreed between single player and multiplayer, right? What was its peak? So Valheim's peak was 500,000 players, was its all-time peak. And its current 24-hour peak is 35,000. So let me go do some, I'm pulling up my calculator real quick. Let's see, 500,000 times, you know, 10% would be 50,000. So let's just go for, let's say, I can't do math off the top of my head. Let's do 7%. Yeah, so Valheim, 500,000 players at its peak. Its 24-hour peak right now is 35,000, which is 7%. So that right there is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. That is a normal attrition rate. Valheim was a game that had universal praise, by the way, I'm only looking at Steam charts. I don't know what it's like on, because I believe that's also available on like Xbox, maybe even I think it's coming to PlayStation. So Steam charts are not the only measure of a game's success, but even Valheim, as an example, started off with 500,000 players, peaking on Steam, and then has now dropped to 35,000 after like 3 or 4 years of early access. So one could, if one were to do that stupid shit we saw at the beginning of this commentary, well, the game had 90 servers when it started, and now it's down to 3. One could also look at a universally acclaimed game like Valheim and say, well, Valheim failed. Valheim is a failure. Because it had 500,000 and now it only has 35,000. It failed miserably. Like, oh my god, Valheim had such a drop-off. Like, no one's playing the game. God, like, Palworld has like 2 million concurrents and Valheim's like nothing. It's a dead game. Ugh. So, yeah. Nothing you can do. It's just a normal drop-off rate. People get distracted. There's lots of other things to try and experience. Play lots of games is what I will tell people. Does the PS5 get the raise? Dude, Julian, the PS5 is New World Aeternum. So, New World Aeternum dropped last year on the PS5 and Xbox. There is no, like, right. You need to go to the website and do some due diligence, but I'll help you out. The PS5 version of New World and the Xbox version of New World is called New World Aeternum. It includes everything. It's everything. It's all included. Anyway, that's the end of that TED Talk. Thanks for the question, by the way, Brandon. That was a good follow-up to the end of that. Because no, there's nothing you can do. You just make a good game, and if it's good, people will play it. If it's not good, it'll be something like Gollum that no one plays. No, it was confusing at the beginning, Julian, like because they did the PC version, which came out, and then they dropped 2 expansions for the PC over time. And then after about 3 years of the game being out, they launched New World Aeternum, which was the crossplay version, and they just included everything that had been on the PC. They just bundled that together and sold that to the Xbox and PlayStation Crowd, not Cloud. And so if you own it on the console, you own everything. And then this expansion is free. And as of yesterday, they also made Rise of the Angry Earth, which is the previous expansion for the PC gamers, is now free for them as well. And if you've purchased in the last 30 days, you actually made a purchase on the PC, you can get a refund from Amazon as an FYI. But yeah, the console versions are all in one. I'm actually playing the PS5 version of the game right now. I own it on the PC, but when it came out on the console, I was like, I'm getting this for the PS5. I would prefer to, because the funny thing was, I don't like playing mouse and keyboard. And the moment they added controller support, I went back and like played it a little bit on the PC and was like, this is cool and everything, but I don't have time. And then they announced it was coming to the console, and I went, oh, sold. Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. All right, well, I don't see any additional side quests at the moment, so we probably need to go back down. Machine says I just logged into my account for the first time in ages and I'm only level 60. I gotta grind to get to the expansion. Well, the good thing about that is you'll have, a few days to let them continue to work out the kinks from the launch. And by the time you get here, everyone will be out of your way, so you'll be able to go along at your own pace. Get cracking. Yeah, I'm the same way, Julian. I have it for both the PC and the console. I don't know that I would ever update the PC version though, because I don't care to play it on the PC. I prefer to play it on the PlayStation. Same thing with like Destiny. I prefer to play Destiny 2 on the PlayStation or the Xbox. I just like the controller. I don't like to do mouse and keyboard anymore. Grace says, don't feel bad. I made a new character to level 1 now. I'm like level 25. I think this is the perfect time. The other thing too, Gray, are you streaming your playthrough, Gray? Because I tell you what, New World's getting great numbers on streams and videos, and if you're not streaming, I don't know if you're, because I know you're streaming Final Fantasy 14. If you're not streaming, I would say you could stream that journey because you're taking a new character all the way through. And that's a fun journey. Like, leveling up is pretty fun. Like, all of that original content is really good. Oh, we got journals. I never quite believe the rumors swirling about this place. Too much talk, not enough empirical evidence. And I know how far from truth rumors can be. But now that I'm here, I'm forced to face the facts. There is something to the tales about the power located here that is true. These Upur have access to magics I haven't seen before, and I have seen many. Is it because their archives hold ancient secrets? I've not been to one yet, so I cannot say for sure, but they have promised me the privilege once I accepted their ways. The temptation is strong, Perhaps I will finally find a way to cure the lost here. I think we've actually read that entry before. Hang on, I gotta figure out how to get up to that one. Yeah, well, that gets into the other reason I play controllers or console versions, Lou, is because it's cheaper to replace a console than it is to replace a PC. So I always play on console if I can, and I don't have to deal with the optimization bullshit that everybody else does. Because I play a game on console, it's optimized. Like, I'm not over here bitching that I've got a 5090 and the game's only getting 22 frames per second. I'm like, I'm on the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X, and I'm 60 frame plus. Rocking the game out, no hitching, nothing. It's awesome. Like, curses. That's not what's affecting me. That third-rate fortune teller is as far from the truth as we're from my brother's workshop in Eden Grove. These changes, though, they are part of the process which will bring me greater power. Though I admit, I had not realized it would be quite this painful. If only Britmar could see me now. Oh, we got a typo. Could see me now? Typo! What would she say? Probably that's a taste of my own medicine for what happened in Weaver's Fen, and she wouldn't be wrong. Soon, they tell me, the pain will stop. Soon, I will feel stronger. Soon. So I think Morgaine has fallen to the dark side, essentially. Get to Morgaine.
You found these notes from Morgaine? Let me look. How peculiar. This doesn't make sense. Unless...
By the way, this voice actor is doing a phenomenal job. Like, I have nothing bad to say about Cecilia's voice actor. It's been like the one bright spark in the voice acting on the DLC. This voice actor does a great job.
You said Morgaine has been ill. Has she been fatigued? Sensitive to light, perhaps? I wonder.
Yes, all of those things.
It's as I suspected. Your friend has been enthralled, soul-bound, to the service of an Upir lord. And since my father is after the tear of Gaia...
Well, time to go talk to Alexi. Uh-oh. Oh, is she gonna give me a key finally, I wonder?
You shouldn't have come here. This is not a good time to trouble Alexi.
And then we have this, a direct contrast to good voice acting. We get this dribble right here. I love this game. I'm not gonna stop critiquing this part of it. Where did the narrative director go? Where is... So here's a great thing. So Neil Asterion, right? He just got hired on for Baldur's Gate 3. He's hired on as the voice narrative director. Oh, what game is it that he's working on? Like, he's actually the one in charge. I think it's the Starfinder, the Starfinder turn-based game that they're working on right now. It's on Kickstarter right now, and it already funded. But it's a Starfinder RPG, turn-based Starfinder RPG. I believe that's the one. He is the voice narrative director. Who better to have as a voice director than the actual, you know, an actual voice talent who has worked on big properties and has lots of years of time in the field. Like, annoying.
I mean that Alexi had a frightening argument with Cecilia and ended up throwing her into the dungeon. Believe me, you don't want to be involved in this.
That's how they read it. I would read it something like, and I'm not a professional voice actor. I mean, Alexi had a frightening argument with Cecilia and ended up throwing her into the dungeon. Believe me, you don't want to be involved in this. Like, put a little life into it. I'm not even a professional. I mean, didn't you know Alexi had this horrible argument with Celia and ended up throwing her into the dungeon? Which, believe me, you don't want to be involved in. Do you want another take? An angry take? I mean, God, it's like Alexi had this frightening argument with Cecilia and ended up throwing her into the dungeon. I just don't understand what he's doing, but believe me, you don't want to be involved in this. Like, that's not that hard. 20 different takes. Give us some direction as the voice narrative director. All right, rant off. I'm having a great time, but yes, I'm. Cecilia is the only voice actor so far that's been halfway decent. But no, it is not AI, by the way. We've had some people on the internet have been making these ridiculous claims that they used AI. It's not AI. These people have IMDb pages. You can check out the voice talent. It is not AI. It's just I'm pretty sure there was no narrative director, and people just literally recorded their lines of dialogue however they wanted, sent them in, and somebody was like, "Well, I guess I'm the one in charge of this." Okay, and they just compiled the lines of dialogue together and put them into the game. That's what it feels like to me.
There, I've unlocked the dungeon. You'll find Cecilia through here. I won't try to stop you, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Thanks for your help.
I overheard Alexi accuse Cecilia of working with a soul warden, but if he knew your identity, why did he let you go free? Be careful who you trust.
Listen, I overheard Alexi accuse Cecilia of working with a soul warden, but if he knew your identity, why did he let you go free? Be careful who you trust. Oh my god, it's so dark in here. I can't see anything. Are these stairs? Oh my god. Alright. I am gonna go get another cup of coffee. If there's any coffee left. There might not be any left, because we have a visitor who stayed the night last night. So we'll see. Nascent77 wants to know, is it good now? Here's a better question, Nascent77. Why do you play video games? Because generally speaking, I think the vast majority of people who play video games to have fun, right? It's pretty easy to have fun when you play games the way they're intended to be played, which is for a source of entertainment. Now, if you're an angry incel coming over from Reddit who likes to bitch about how everything sucks in the world, then no, you're not going to have any fun. But if you're the average person who is a gamer, like an actual gamer, then of course you're going to have fun. It's a video game. What's not to have fun in? What's not to love? It's a video game. Those of us who are gamers love video games. We've been playing video games since we were children. I grew up in a time where there weren't video games. So for me, video games have always been amazing because there's something that didn't exist when I was growing up. It's a pretty amazing thing. Kind of like cell phones. Cell phones didn't exist when I was a kid either. A game having bumps in its first year does not take away from the fun factor. That's called normal growing pains for a live service game. I believe our good old CEO of Funcom said it, but not CEO, but the creative director of Dune Awakening said it best. A live service game is always the worst it's ever going to be on launch day, and they only get better from there. Oh shit. Where rat? Ah! I better eat some food. Alright, we've got a bunch of regens going. Oh, what did you just do to me? That's gnarly. Oh, I forgot to harvest that rat back there. By the way, I wonder if that's got to be a bug. It's telling me I have 0 skinning, and that's just not true. Like, I have 250 skinny, but it's almost like my skinning's not going up. I had disturbing dreams then. I ran endlessly, breathlessly, chased through an endless forest of thorns by dozens of beasts with demonic heads of wolves and goats. And though thorns pierced my flesh, I continued to run until I found I moved no longer. I looked down then and saw that I had run my feet into bloody stumps. There was only jagged bone where they had once been. I sought to scream then, but found I had no voice with which to do so. I came then to a silvered mirror to examine my throat. When I looked, the sightless visage of sailing Master John looked back. "You've come around, then!" Something about his voice was both stirring and soothingly familiar. It was the definition of a lord, at the same time delicate and strong, with an air of command that could not be denied. His hair was tied back in intricate loops, a neat ribbon summarizing all into a final statement of elegance. He was naturally superior in every way to me, and I understood this at a bodily level. He was unattainable, and therefore desirable. I craved his smell. I yearned for it. It was exotic. The musky incense burned in ancient temples. I yearned for his cool and gentle touch. That is a lot of dialogue, and my voice is already shot, so... brother... Unlike voice actors, I'm not being paid to read this. What am I? You've healed me. It was only then that I realized I was utterly devoid of a single article of clothing and lay in a sumptuous bed in what must be a very large castle. Woo! Tantalizing! Alright, let's see if we get into anybody's back spawn down here. Yeah, see, it says 0 on the tracking and skinning. That's really odd to me. I don't know what's going on with that. Pull the lever, Kronk! Oh, this place is creepy. Wow, look at the levels going up, dude. Holy shit, this is a pretty impressive dungeon. We've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4 levels to this dungeon. Plus there's something up there at the top in that hole. We've got crow's nests hanging everywhere. Giant massive gates. There might be something underneath us if there's grates here. Nothing to climb. I don't see any chests. Ah, here's Cecilia.
My father is not himself. When I asked him about Morgaine, he accused me of trying to steal the tear, and you can imagine what happened next.
So you ended up here.
Exactly. I'm not sure what's going on, but if we want to find out, we need to visit my father's private reliquary. He often spends time there, contemplating the past. If there are clues waiting to be found, I would search there first.
What about you? Well, we're going to skip that line of dialogue because of the bug. Transcend says, tried that soul trial again. Still struggling. Looks like you need a minimum 725 gear score to have a chance. Yeah, I'm going to... There may be... Yeah, I'm going to have to do some side questing and gear farming probably at some point. He keeps it polished, every digit a traitor. And if you lie to him, he finds a finger that suits your sin and adds it to your knuckle. No one dares gesture in court. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just a rat. Hang on, what was that? Oh, it's just a corpse. Yeah, I feel like I'm not getting any points towards my skinning. I've been skinning all day yesterday and today, and it's just like says 0 and it's not doing anything. Could be bugged. Transcend says catacombs. The vendor sells 750 gear score weapons. Didn't you say you have to get to 70 to do catacombs? So that might be something to do when I get to 70. If I've got to do gear farming. Oh, we got a note. The fields once green now bear no wheat, only men that walk through slain. Every body keepeth its wound as a farmer his plough, yet onward they go, bound by unseen chains. No cry doth they utter, no curse, no groan, only the sound of feet upon earth that shall not rest. When night falleth they turn toward the living, as if called by some harvest yet unfinished. That was a big rat. Nah, man, that was just your mom! Alright, see you, Lou. Enjoy the nap. Oh, we got notes aplenty. Something in a chest. Writing is boring. It's so tedious to keep a journal, writing in it day after day, sentence after sentence, word after word. What a chore! Pouring out thoughts across paper, making sure the ink doesn't stain the voluminous lace at my cuffs. Ugh. If I didn't write, why would I be spared this boredom? Why I would be spared this boredom, I read that wrong. I could occupy my time with more pressing matters. So what I'm hearing is somebody who's bored with immortality. You know who enjoys? That's right. My mom also enjoys big rats. That's right. All right.
My beloved Lily, how could you leave me so soon? The world is dark without your shining presence beside me. I vow we shall be reunited, no matter how long it takes.
The color of boredom. Oh, we actually had a reference to this earlier because the guy was like, my master wanted me to rearrange everything by red paint, but I'm going to do it with just how many weapons they're wielding instead.
There's a way to bring you back, my love. An ancient power called the Tear of Gaia.
Oh, so he's doing this to bring
Why
his
did you
beloved
not tell
back.
me of this? Soon you shall be reunited.
Oh, is this going to be like a Noxuna
at
Moon
my side.
in the Mummy movies where Morgaine is going to serve as the like host body for the spirit of his dead lover? What's up? Aún está mal. Pero si aún tienen dolor de garganta. Ok, toma las vitaminas hoy, sí, sí. Ok. Buen hecho. Once you hit 250, you unlock the aptitude level system. Every weapon in the cycle is worth reaching. I didn't know that. But also, I feel like it tells me 0. Oh, maybe that's why it set 0. Huh. By the way, I have a box to unlock. But it's medium. I don't want medium. Yeah, no thanks.
The tear can only be opened with the blood of an Amara. I shall not spill yours. You are far too precious.
Yeah, I'm
But
100%
we
light
have
armor.
Another source.
I don't
Our
like medium or
daughter.
anything because I like to be able to be agile
How
and have plenty of
fortunate
dodge.
we are to have her.
Which is you be gone. I will bring you back if it's the last thing I do. Yeah, so this is totally gonna bring my dead lover back.
He thinks the tear can bring my mother back. I don't even remember what she's like. Other than the vague sense of comfort I feel at the sound of her name.
Did Morgane know the truth, I wonder?
I suspect she didn't realize why he wanted the tear, which means he probably lied to her about the Upir as well. It's too dangerous to speak of this here. These walls have eyes and ears. We should split up to avoid detection.
Okay, need to meet her outside. Thanks for the sub over on Twitch, Grumlud. Appreciate the support. For those of you tuning in for the first time this morning, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Kick, so you can watch where you prefer, support where you desire. We're about an hour and a half into the morning stream. I start every day at the same time, around 4:30 a.m. Central. Everything in between the streams happens over on YouTube, so make sure to follow along there because all the game guides, reviews, discussion videos, movie reviews, TV show reviews, our series on how to make a living as a content creator and streamer, and a whole bunch of other shit all goes down on YouTube, so get over there. And also all the other social media, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, Twitch, Twitter X. I'm sure I'm missing some shit. There's a Discord, there's a Patreon. There's even a Facebook, although it's pretty small in comparison. How do I get out of here? Follow the candlelight through the cellar. Well, that door over there was not clickable. Did Deeks just show up? He did just show up. Everybody go pile on Deeks. He likes it, I promise. Yeah, we cannot get out that way, so... Wait. Oh, there was a jump pad. I never realized that was a jump pad. I thought it was like a falling down shield. I'm a herpy-derpy. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. By the way, I really hate these jump pads. This is my least favorite aspect about this new DLC. Grumbler said, discovered you from your YouTube videos, nice and chill, came here and sub on Twitch. Well, I appreciate it. Currently, these days, we do 2 streams a day. We start every morning at 4:30 a.m. and then we come back at about 4:30 p.m. and do a second stream. I often play 2 games a day. Right now, we're only doing 1 game a day. We're just doing New World Aeternum. I finished up Titan Quest 2, Chapter 2 yesterday. We are still dabbling with Starfield from time to time. Enshrouded on Thursday nights. We'll probably do some multiplayer Borderlands 4 on Monday next week with Babylonia. We'll be doing Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2 in about a week. Outer Worlds 2 on the 25th. Got a busy month. Look at these arches, these windows, such exacting detail in every pane of glass. All to tell a story no one will see because no one looks up. Oh, that is a subtle jab at all the sheep that we see running by. only paying attention to their quest markers. That is hilarious. The developers themselves called that out in their live stream on the dev update for Season 10, and were like, hey, players, slow down, take your time, explore. And then they're making a jab at those people right here. All to tell a story no one will see because no one looks up. But I have to be first. Thanks for the sub over on Twitch, Norman Robertson. Appreciate it. Yeah, Amazon Games taking no prisoners. Oh, what do we got over here? A whole bunch of stuff I can skin? I need the points. Come on. Now I understand why it says 0. Thanks for that tip, Transcend. I did not understand that. So I'm at 0 ranking of that mastery or whatever it is. I'm almost to the rank 1 though. I did not know that's how it worked.
My head is
you know.
still spinning. To think that my own father planned to sacrifice my life to bring my mother back. How can such a thought be true? It's clear that my father is up to something, but whatever it is, he doesn't trust us now. He's always been secretive, but this feels different.
By the way, we're about 80 followers away from our annual goal over on Twitch. 5,000 followers is the goal on Twitch. We're at 4,921. And it looks like we're going to hit 60,000 on YouTube this year, which is pretty cool. Instagram, we're closing in on 18,000. I'm about to hit 5,000 on TikTok. So we're moving up in the world. It's pretty cool. Onwards and upwards. Every day's a new day.
She may know more about Alexi's plans than even us. However, if she has been enthralled, she will be loyal only to her new lord. We should tread carefully.
Yeah, this is the Anaxina Moon stuff from the Mummy movies. Travel to House Bathory to track them or gain and prevent her from turning into an Oopir. That does not sound easy, because she's a badass magician. 710. I don't care about a spear, but I'm going to hold on to it in case I decide to level it up. FOMO is something that only affects the mentally ill. Seriously, like that's what FOMO is. Normal people who have normal developed brains, like seriously, normal people with normal brains don't suffer from FOMO. FOMO is something that only affects the people who have some deficiencies because they didn't get enough Flintstone vitamins when they were a kid. Because like it's a video game. It's a luxury item. Like, do you have disposable income? Does it look like fun? Go forth and play. Do you not have disposable income? Then wait for it to go on sale. Like, I've said this a million times. The only people who need to be playing games on day one are content creators and streamers because that's our job. Everybody else can wait. But no, I have to play it. It's the new thing. Oh my god, Battlefield 6 is here. Ah! I think I took a wrong turn. Go around there, buddy. Don't make me whip out the next TED Talk, kids. We already had a good one this morning. That'll get clipped out later on YouTube. I know, Hector. Hector's like, God damn it, we've heard this like 5 times yesterday. We heard it 10 times the day before. I hear this every day. Just shut up already. You sound like Pirate Software continually talking about his time at Blizzard. We get it, bro. Side quest? I see a side quest. Is it gonna be a quest for inside?
You there. Step closer. Keep your voice low.
What's wrong?
They do not yet know it, but I have fallen out of the thrall of our liege lord. The things I have seen, I would run. If there were not so many others I would leave behind.
So what do you mean by out of thrall?
On a whim, the Upir possess the ability to weaponize our minds against us and force us to do their bidding.
How can I help?
I cannot run inside without risking my sanity once more. But you, I do not know why, but you seem to possess a special fortitude. Will you enter and rescue my fellows in bondage?
Bondage? Ew, sounds kinky. Alright, let me double check. I can get rid of that. There is no reason to rush indeed. Take your time. Alright. Alright. Let me double check everything here. Alright. Going into the creepy dungeon. I should probably take a bio before we do this because this is probably going to be a dangerous place where I don't want to step away. I'll be right back. Poor sister-in-law's sick. She stayed here last night. She's feeling kind of shitty, so she just hung out last night and slept here rather than driving home. She's getting her a throat lozenge. She's taking Theraflu and throat lozenges, and I'm like going, no, we're all gonna get sick. I love you, sis, but no, we're all gonna get sick. I gotta load up on vitamins today. Alright, let's pay attention to this place because it's gonna be dangerous. Yes? ¿Afuera de la casa o afuera de mi cuarto? No. I would love to know what that horrible cranking sound is. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. My name is Jeff. I'm playing New World, level 33. Forever your friends. Alright, this is a dresser. The black silk tide. They came to the great open doorway that hath been open since the beginning. Okay. No, that's all I can hear. Enjoy the journey, Jeff. I'm sorry. I'm funny in my own mind, and that's all that matters. Rescue victims. I inadvertently may have down here participated in some which I didn't mean to participate in. Oh yeah, see, yeah, we have our grandnieces in school right now, and I'm like, the norovirus has swept through the school twice. I have managed to not get it, knock on wood, both times. Chris has already gotten it once. So, and now there's like it's flu season, so I don't know if this is head cold or flu, but I have not had my flu shot this year, so I'm like super paranoid right now. Bathory thralls. I'm assuming there's other places thralls too. Alright, sea machine. I think I'm just gonna hang out down here because I need to do the thralls. For that secondary quest, so. And I think they only spawn right here. Because there was something about an encounter. Oh, he wants it. I need one more thrall, so I'm just gonna hang out here. By the way, did we get... I got a new rapier and a new flat bow. It's not better than the one I'm using, so... How's the new stuff? My early thoughts video is up on YouTube as of yesterday. You can go watch that at your leisure. It's about 20 minutes long. Gives you all the details on my early thoughts around the new content. I need one more thrall, and then that'll be done. Problem is, there's not going to be anybody else here when the thralls spawn, and I'm going to end up getting my butt kicked. So I'll just need to kill one and run for the door. Although I do respawn at the top of the stairs, so we should be okay. Don't care, get into the dungeon. Somebody in a cage. Oh, there were more thralls down here. I feel like an idiot. Okay. Well, in a perfect world, Hector, I would get everything set up. The problem is that I can only set up in Streamlabs. I can only set up auto replies for like YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. It won't do things for like TikTok. So in a perfect world, I could probably have a Steam Deck here. A Steam Deck, sorry, and I could have pre-programmed responses put into the buttons, and then anytime somebody asked, I could just push the button, and it would spit out. But that requires a lot of upfront work that I'm not currently willing to do. So it's all good. If I was only streaming in one place, and I was only streaming on like Twitch, and that was the only place I streamed to, my life would be a lot easier in terms of setting all that stuff up. But because I multi-stream in multiple places, I'm also starting to think about adding, because there are restrictions, but I think I can also stream to Instagram and Facebook and stuff. And since I have a pretty good following on like Instagram, I would love to stream to Instagram if I can figure out how to set it up. But I know that like, YouTube has restrictions. You have a certain amount of followers where you're allowed to stream, and I don't know what all the restrictions are, so. But I'm going to continue to expand my multi-streaming because it makes me money, so. What do you use these for, I wonder? Throwable torch. Oh, that's annoying. So it's like when you have the torch in your hand, your character can't even move. You're like locked into like... No, JK, it's not. It's the most horrible game I've ever played. That one's... I'm never gonna get tired of giving that answer to people. It's never gonna get old. Are you having fun? Is it good? No, it's fucking horrible. That's why I'm live playing it. I want to sit here and suffer. I want to make myself feel like shit. I want to chew on cracked glass and make my gums bleed because it's fun. I like the pain. Is it worth buying, Renfail? Should I spend my disposable income on something? Because I'm not an adult and I need somebody to tell me what to do. What? Right? What's in the new update? Is it live yet? What game are you playing? There's like 30 really stupid questions that I get asked every day that would be perfect to add auto responses to. Those are just a sample. Is that a werebear? No, it's just a big rock statue. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Shit. No, wasn't ready for that. Get away. Don't give me ads. That's all I ask for is no ads. Stop blocking, bitch! Alright, we need to loot and scoot. Loot, scoot, and buggy! It's a walking sim. That's right. Alright, got some goodies. Ooh, that's like a 2-point upgrade? No, 7 points of upgrade. Man, I'm gonna have to go get some gems. Well, not yet. We're still leveling. I don't need gems yet. What am I talking about? Equip. Nope, don't use heavy. Don't use medium. Don't use heavy. Already have better. Sounds like me when I get out of bed in the morning. That's right, Gray. That's another one. I don't want to watch you play this game. Why aren't you playing this other game that I want to watch you? Why aren't you playing Battlefield 6? Why aren't you playing Fortnite? Why aren't you playing? Meh. I gotta remember how to crouch with a controller. Oh, I did remember. My brain still works. Cloth shoes. Are they an upgrade? A bit. I will take it. Oh, I must have missed a turnoff. Or is there a jump pad that I'm not aware of? Oh, that's another good one, Jake. You're not wrong, JK. I'm a longtime fan, but why aren't you doing this thing that I want you to do? I'm not gonna watch you anymore because you're not doing the exact thing that I want you to do. That's a cool picture right there. All right. Shiznizzle. Who do we need to turn into? That's... No, we need to go all the way around and turn in on the other side first. Some of my favorites are like, I'm a longtime fan of yours, but I've never seen you talk this way before. And I'm like, then you're not a long-term fan, because I've been this is me. I go watch my public speaking engagements. I have presentations going back like 15 years of me speaking at events in the travel industry back when I was working full-time there, and game development, and all my presentations in the MMORPG field. Like, this is who I am. This is who I've always been. This is who I will always be. Like, if you think that, oh, you didn't like my answer, poor little you. No, that's not how this works. Why are you being so rude? Nope.
You seem composed, perhaps with some small satisfaction.
Been this way my whole life.
Strangely, I
Deal with
believe
it.
you. Indeed.
Alright, we got a charm. I don't remember how charms work. Alright, I'm not equipping any charms at the moment. Exactly, Burlak. I'm a long-term fan, but then I'm going to make this comment that proves that I've only been here for like the last 3 days. I'm going to prove that I was just lying. That's right. Another one of my favorites is like, you used to be such a... Like, so they'll follow me for one game, right? So, like, certain games we play, you know, because those of you who've been around a long time know this, because I multi-stream, every game that I play has a different amount of audience. Like, some games we play, we have huge audiences, other games are just different, you know? And you'll get somebody who comes in when I'm spiking with a really big, popular game, right? And they'll be like, oh, this guy's really cool. I really like the way he covers this game. And then I go play a game that they don't like. And I start having fun playing the game that they don't like, right? Perfect example of this is people who follow me for X, Y, or Z, and then I go play Starfield. And they get all pissed off because I'm talking positively about Starfield. And they'll make a comment along the lines of, you used to be really cool. You were really cool when you played this other game, and now you're just being stupid. And yeah, why are you defending this garbage? Why are you defending this slop? Why'd you... My favorite was when I put on the wig to play Dragon Age Veilguard, and I was very positive about Dragon Age Veilguard, and I'm defending transgenders, and I'm telling people fuck off with your homophobia and all this other stuff. And you get people who are like, Why are you doing that? Why are you wearing a wig? Real men don't wear wigs. Bleh. What are you doing? Why are you defending this slop garbage?
We were led astray. She was never here. This was just a
Here, let me
diversion.
get that right up in the
To prevent
camera in
us
case
from
you missed it
stopping
the
her.
first time. Take your bigotry, misogyny, and homophobia and fuck off.
We must be close if the Upir are so desperate to throw us off course. This is more than a game to them. They are following orders.
I had somebody yesterday because I told them honey. They said something stupid. I was like, oh, honey, I farm smooth brains like you for engagement. That's how I make a living. And he wrote back and he says, what are you calling me honey for? Are you gay? And I was like, and if I was, what's your point? So you're a homophobe on top of all the other things that you posted in chat? That tracks. That totally tracks. Tell me Asmongold is your favorite streamer without telling me Asmongold is your favorite streamer. There's pink-haired developers on the development team. This game is woke garbage.
I shudder at the thought, but perhaps Carmilla would know. Secrets are her favorite currency. And
Oh
there are
yeah,
many
why
of
don't you
here.
do PvP? Real players do PvP. But also the PvP in this game sucks, so why are you playing this game? It sucks. Every day, guys. Every day. Why are you defending Bethesda? Why are you defending Funcom? Oh, you know what this feels to me like? This feels like a room where I'm going to have to do a boss fight. How much money you want to bet the moment I touch that chest, there's going to spawn something in here? Something just spawned. I heard it. Oh, I missed the dodge. Oh, fuck me. That went on for a while. Oh no. I'm gonna get eaten. Oh, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me. Oh! I can't believe I survived that. Alright, we gotta get out of here. That was gnarly. Wait, am I supposed to do something else? No, it's 160 meters away. Can I not get out of here? Shit, is there like a jump pad I'm supposed to click on? No, I can get out. Ah! Go, 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 go! Get out of here before that dude respawns. Oh shit. What are you? That was interesting. Sneak in a House Carmelia dungeon. We're gonna have to go down, aren't we? Yep. Oh, I need some more stat food. What do we got for stat food? Dex. I want focus. Dex. Con by 48. Do whatever you want to do, JC. It's up to you. You're the one who controls how you play, when you play, your time commitments, what you want to do. There are thousands of different ways to play this game. All of them depend on you and what you want to do for your personal enjoyment. Never let someone else dictate or define how you play video games. Alright, so there I got that point in tracking and skinning. A parcel of skinning each other. That's what Transcend was talking about earlier. So that's good to know. That's how that works. Alright. Burlock says, just do my own playthrough of Ghost of Yote, unlock the Kusarigama. It's a cool weapon. I still think my favorite after the whole playthrough was the dual katanas. The dual katanas were just by far my favorite. Phenomenal game. Just phenomenal game. I had such a good time playing that. Funny, but also not funny, Jeff. I didn't realize I had to respec yesterday, and I was wondering why I was hitting like a wet noodle. The only reason I knew is because I opened up the screen and was like, wait, why do I have 2 point... Oh, that's right, they did a stat scrunch. So I was like, why do I have 200 points to spend? Ooh, did I just get... Hold the phone. I just got a badass hat, and I think we're gonna wear it and show it visually. Hold the phone. Let me get over into some light. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, I'm definitely gonna wear that hat visually. Are you kidding me? A musketeer hat? And a feather in it to boot. Oh, I think so. And a bandana. Fuck yeah. Alright, I need to find more paperwork, I guess? I don't have any waypoints at the moment. I have no clue. I didn't even know there was a deluxe edition for this, to be honest with you. Like New World Aeternum? Because the DLC doesn't have... It's free. The DLC is free, so I'm assuming you're asking about New World Aeternum, which... When I pre-ordered it was like a year ago, so I have no... I didn't even know they did a deluxe edition. I do not have any waypoints at the moment. Thanks for the resub over on Twitch. May1C, 3 months in a row. Booyah. Thank you so much for the support and for finding continued enjoyment. I'm glad that I can continue to make you laugh, chuckle, cry, whatever gets you off. Oh, I think we just have to wander around here until we find... Gray says there was and is? I'll be damned. I did not know that. It's a mount and cosmetics. Copy that. Oh, why are there so many? The fuck was that all about? Continue your search upstairs. That was gnarly, man. Maybe Burlack. I mean, because when I pre-ordered, I thought those just came with the normal pre-order. But maybe I pre-ordered Deluxe and I just don't remember. Because I have the Azure Wolf and the Azure Oz Cosmetics. Like, so maybe I did do the Deluxe pre-order and I just don't remember. She didn't just fall for the promise, she agreed to be a thrall. To think, agreeing to that. Just goes to show that magic does not make someone smarter. They literally call him Morgaine stupid for falling for the trick. Alright, I gotta say, that hat makes me want to go back to using a musket. I'm not going to go back to using a musket, but I'll tell you what though, the rapier with that hat, on God. Call me D'Artagnan fail. Rentanian.
The tower must be where they are hiding her. This might be our last chance to save your friend. But why is Morgaine's transformation so important to them? Truly, what purpose does it serve? There is no shortage of thralls in Nighthaven.
Well, I hope it's not too late.
I hope so too. We must hurry if we want to reach her before the gift takes its hold.
Level 69. It's your mom's favorite number. What did I finish here? Bring out your dead. Rentanian? I think that sticks, yeah. That works for me. Mac O'Malley, it's a recipe. Learn this recipe for crafting permanently. Let Grace O'Malley's popular cheesy pasta dish embrace you. No one can resist the flavor of this magnitude. Increases earned territory and faction reputation by 15%. May also cause other side effects. Legendary Mac O'Malley. Dude, that makes me hungry for some mac and cheese, dude. Alright. Your grand's currently spinning in your grave. Someone's wanting to know if there's vampire or werewolf abilities in the game. Not that I'm aware. Nor do I want there to be. I don't want to be a werewolf or a vampire. Alright, I am going to go see if Chris made any more coffee yet, so give me a minute and I'll be right back. I guess I don't get any more coffee yet. I have to wait. She just now put it in the French press, so I gotta wait for more coffee. It's fine. I'm gonna load up on some vitamin C here. Woo! That first bite of a tangerine is always a little intense. All right. Oh, apparently I need to try to avoid those if I can. Oh, there's a fast travel right down there too. Oh, that name, Chupapi. Oh my god. Chupapi.
We must hurry. The enthrallment may already have taken hold.
This is gonna be a gnarly boss fight. I just know it. I should go over here and get the spawn point. Oh, can I not use that one? I cannot use that one. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to another soul trial, but what up? It's like really the only thing I dislike about the game are the soul trials. Just not a fan. I think that thing just came after me. Don't know if I want to use the portal or not. Maybe I have to use the portal? Oh shit, who are you? Oh, and there's ads. Fuck it, let's jump through the portal. Aw, man, I hate jumping. Shit. This will be fun. A little bit of an upgrade. Oh, I missed. Boy, I almost didn't click fast enough. Oh, I fucking fell. And it put me all the way back at the beginning. Lame! What did we just play the other day when I was... Oh, it was Ghost of Yotei, and I was congratulating the team on creating a checkpoint system that was extremely robust, where it basically, every single jump, it did a quick save. So if I did something like that where I over-jumped, it would just... Nope, you only lost one step. Highly appreciate that. This platforming is fucking annoying. Especially when you're making me do bluey glow things that like blow me up, knock me off. Annoying! But wait, there's more. That was the way to go. Oh! There better not be player colliders. Like, sorry, you can't jump up on this pedestal. There's already another player here. Alright. We need to eat some food. Buff my weapon. Raise my con. And let's go die a horrible death. Feral Morgaine.
The tear of Gaia. I can feel its power.
Stay away, bitch. No, 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 get away. Okay, that looks deadly. Oh, what did you just chuck at me? No, I wasted that ability. Nope, nope, nope. You stay away, bitch. Nope. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I stepped in the green shit. I stepped in the green shit. She's gonna jump, and I missed the dodge. Shit, I can't use a potion yet. Get away. Oh, I got ads too. Fuck, 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 fuck. I'm in the lava. Untarget lock, you stupid fucking controller. I'm so fucked. Can I make it till the... I got 2 seconds to use my potion. Oh no! Ow, and she's right on top of me. Okay, and then that, whatever, that's like a slow. Floor is lava. Oh, and it starts me and the floor is already lava?
The tear of Gaia. I can feel its power.
What is... That's like a slow, I think. And then somehow I have to avoid... No, get the fuck away. Get the fuck away, bitch. Ah, I stepped in it. Alright, I don't know what the blue is doing to me. I can't see. I feel like it's slowing me. Yeah, it like slowed me. Something happened. I'm stunned. fuck away from me, bitch. Nope. Get away. My stuns are all down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Gotcha, bitch. Please don't have a stage 2. Leave the arena. Woo! Alright, cool. What was this over here? Oh, there's a spyglass. The blue is one. The blue one is a slow. Yeah, that's what it felt like. She looks friendly. Yeah, you'll just respawn in the when you do the trials like that. What game do you think I'm playing, Nick, over on TikTok? What game does it look like I'm playing right now? And right? Does this look like the game you were just asking about? What's that? No? What's that? You're a smooth brain. Oh, I understand why you asked a stupid question. Transcend says took me 4 tries. Yeah, I could see that being pretty gnarly. I think I got lucky on that second try because she only got off 2 of the poison throws, and I just ignored the ads that time. But I tell you what, something that's a little difficult on the controller is like when it gets the lock on, it's really hard to like stay out of things because you're locked onto the target, and so like when you dodge to the side, it's dodging around her, and so I can make it a little fun when there's splash on the floor. Renfail, can you read the title of the game you're playing for me? Because I'm too stupid to click to see what it is. Are you chasing me? You are chasing me.
The enthrallment isn't complete, but it might as well be. I fear there's little we can do for her now. I'm sorry, but I do not know how to reverse the enthrallment. Once it begins, there is no turning back. Well, there are rumors about miracles performed by the Grand Carnival. Their magic is said to be far older and works in mysterious ways.
Well, I have friends at the carnival.
Then you should go, quickly, before the Upir realize that Morgaine has slipped their grasp.
Bacon sounds good.
Use one of the carriages from Carmilla. You can travel safely that way.
Carriages? From Carmilla. Steal a carriage from House Carmilla. There's also a fast travel down there. Should I go get the fast travel? I don't know if there's a safe way down there. Bacon is good, bacon is great, everyone eats bacon. And if you don't, you're weird. But I don't eat animals. I respect them. I respect them too. I respect the flavor they have when it's sitting there just dancing on my tongue. Medium rare steak. Fresh chicken livers. Fried up in garlic and butter. I'll never forget one of the times Chris and I were on a press tour in Spain, and we were with the head of the tourism board for Costa Brava, and they took us up to this special restaurant called Can Gourmet, I think is what, or Can Journet, way up in the Pyrenees Mountains. And there's like 9 of us there, a bunch of videographers and photographers and stuff. The place has got like a year-long wait list to get into, and we're at this spread. There's probably $7,000, $8,000 worth of food on the table. And the head of the tourism board, we got, there's just all sorts of different things. And he's like, I feel really sorry for vegetarians because they're never going to know the joy of food when you get to sit down at a restaurant like this and eat a spread like this. And I was just like, I was applauding the head of tourism for making fun of vegetarians. If animals didn't want to be eaten, why they taste so good. Gray says I'm weird, I don't like bacon. You are weird, sir. Bacon is like the marijuana of meat. Oh, there's a note on the other side. We're going on a light journey, he says. Just enough clothes for the weekend. Where we're going, you don't need clothes, honey. As I've gotten older, Hector, I've definitely started eating less. Like, there are days when Chris and I, and this is just a personal thing, I love meat. And I grew up on a farm ranch, so I always will love my food. And we eat a lot of chicken because we have our ducks and chickens. We have our own meat chickens and meat ducks. But red meat is something that I grew up eating every single day when I was a kid, because that's what we had on the ranch. And as I've gotten older, I do love a good steak, but I just, the idea of eating like red meat every day does not appeal to me. Like, I love the flavor of a good steak, but I don't want to eat steak every single day. I do love hamburgers. I can eat hamburgers, 2-3 times a week. I'm down for a hamburger. Maybe 4 times a week, if I'm being honest. But like, I do like grilled chicken, and we eat a lot of soups and stews, and there's just lots of ways to cook. But I definitely, as I've gotten older and fiber has become more important for my diet, I definitely eat less meat because I am trying to ensure that I get enough fiber content, and salads and veggies and stuff. That's right, Burlak. What's funny is how all the vegetarian stuff you see in restaurants is trying to be meat. Veggie burgers, veggie nuggets, veggie cheese paste. It's so true. Why you trying so hard, bro? Looks like just riding north. Should be able to just follow the road. Oh, hello. Oh, have these already been harvested? I think they have been. God damn, it got dark really quick. It's also like pork. I only eat pork probably twice a month. Whereas when I was younger, I would eat, especially when Chris and I were living in Cancun, I would go out for tacos de pastor like 4 or 5 times a week. But then when I hit 40, I finally went and got a physical done, and my cholesterol was ridiculously high. I'm talking triglycerides, like I was 500 plus on my cholesterol, and that's not good. So I was like, yeah, I better stop eating so much red meat and pork. A lot of it's just when I was younger, I don't ever pay attention to those things, so it's just consuming boatloads of raw, whole milk and lots of cheese, lots of pork, lots of red meat. And now, as I've gotten older, I do try to, I don't eat great, but I don't eat horribly bad either anymore. Broccoli cheddar soup with biscuits, that sounds divine for sure. Oh shit, I got pushed into an animation sequence. There was a memory fragment right there that I missed. Oh yeah, that's the best one, JK, is anytime you see someone who's a vegetarian talking about how, well, I don't eat meat for ethical reasons, but they'll happily consume tofu or bread, right? And it's like, do you have any idea the amount of slaughter that goes into creating an acre of wheat to produce bread? Because a wheat field is not a natural occurring thing. A wheat field is a cultivated, planted thing. Wild grass, wild weeds, wild plants, which normally grow in that field, have to be killed off in order for wheat to be able to grow. What eats that natural stuff? Snakes, mice, shrew, birds, the animals of the planet. Then on top of that, if you want the wheat to grow to be able to produce a commercial crop, what do you have to do? You have to spray pesticides. You have to kill every animal that enters that field, because every single animal on God's green earth wants to eat that wheat. And so you have to kill everything that wants to eat the wheat. And so you are going to slaughter every snake, every mouse, every bird, every little creature that wants to eat that wheat. And yet you're going to sit there and be like, I don't eat animals because of ethical reasons. I don't consume meat because I have moral reasons not to kill an animal. Fuck off. Correct. There's nothing wrong with it as long as you keep your views to yourself. But the moment you start preaching at it, that you do it for ethical reasons, I'm going to throw that shit back in your face and I'm going to call it out 100%. Same as I do with anybody who tries to... It's the same thing. It's just ridiculous. It's like... If you want to be a vegetarian for health reasons, I totally respect that. But do not come at me with the whole ethical bullshit, because you're full of it. You're 100% full of it. I love the music in this place. Ooh, I love her cauldron. Take a sip. When you make a meat, you make sub-fake meat for her dish, Trickifer. And that's fair. And like I said, like, it's a thing. Like, I have no problem against people who want to be vegetarians or vegans. Just don't preach at me about the ethical stuff, because I actually have grown up on a farm and know the realities of commercial farming. This music is fire, guys. Fake meat is called smeat. It is indeed a great addition to New World. Having a great time playing it. That harpsichord at the end, very well done. Oh, hang on, new track? I'm just gonna hang out and vibe to the music for a bit, guys. Bacon is the Mary Jane of meat. gonna have to remember that. I can't remember who told me that. It was years ago. I had a buddy of mine. I think it was my buddy Juan. I had a buddy years of mine. I met him when I was living in Cancun, and he at the time he was doing like a bunch of juice fasting and like a cleanse. So he was on like a 3 month of like no meat, only juice and veggies and like vegetarian stuff. And when he finally got done with it, the first thing he ordered was like a bacon cheeseburger, if I remember correctly. And I'm pretty sure he was the one who said something like, "Oh my God, this tastes so good. Bacon is the marijuana of meat." And I just laughed. I was like, "That's awesome." We just had ribeyes 2 days ago, and then I had a ribeye steak sandwich yesterday morning, which was the other half of my steak. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap the morning stream here. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning here. I got to go check in with the great niece and my sister-in-law and my wife and see what's up for the day. I need to go run to the pharmacy and get some cold meds because I'm going to try to stave off the sickness that the rest of the house is. So I got to go get some like vitamin C satchels for water and super whammy to hopefully not get sick like everybody else. I will be back this afternoon playing more New World Aeternum. Probably around 4:30 like we did yesterday. That's generally the time I shoot for. So if you're watching on Kick, Twitch, or TikTok right now, make sure you get over to YouTube because all the stuff that happens in between happens over on YouTube. And I got to get my review of episode 3 of Slow Horses out, which we didn't watch until Sunday. And I haven't done my review yet, so I got to go do that because Chris and I are watching that show. And I got some other work to do today, so just stay tuned. I'll see you tonight. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the resubs over on Twitch, the new subs, the new memberships. And if you're new on YouTube, don't forget to check the channel members section. And I'll have a new member video out very soon. I have an interesting development that I want to talk to you guys about, which as it's a result of me playing a game on a key that I got from a company, and then further conversations with the publisher and developer. Exciting times ahead. See you guys.